welcome to another insightful episode of the 360 Youth Dialogue, reaching you live from the Central Business District, Abuja. And you're watching Third Eye Africa TV. My name is Precious Adeyemi. And here with me, I have my beautiful colleagues, in person of Margaret. Margaret, how are you doing today? You're looking so beautiful.
Thank you, and hi, Precious.
Hi, how are you? Hello, Juliet. How are you doing?
Hi, Precious.
Wow, that's
the coincidental.
I'm telling you, it's actually beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
How was your weekend?
It was amazing yet stressful, but I had my rest.
Oh, well, that's good. I trust you had an amazing weekend, right, Margaret?
My weekend was good. It's not that stressful. And I had just little to do. It was fun.
No wonder you had time to like cook during the whole.
I had a lot of time to do. I had time for myself.
Oh, interesting.
I make myself look good.
Wow, that's really beautiful. I actually had fun. Weekend was quite too short for me, I had fun. I went for birthday parties and all of that, yeah. So
No wonder it's written all over you, all over you.
right. Okay, fine. In a world where love and deception coexist online, how can we balance the hope of finding true love with the need to stay safe from potential dangers like kidnapping, human trafficking, and lots more? Now, this takes us to today's discussion, which is hidden risk of online dating. We'll go on a short break, and when we get back, we'll talk. We'll go deep and we'll dive into today's discussion. Let's go on the short break, and I'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Third Eye Africa TV and you're watching 360 Youth Dialogue. On today's episode, we want to explore the hidden risk of online dating. Okay, fine. Let me start with Juliet. Juliet, what would you say online dating is all about?
Okay, for me, online dating is something that has revolutionized, and it didn't start with online dating. I think it started with love letters to you write back in the days you write letter to somebody and then send somebody to send to somebody. So it was like that, and with the whole digitalization and technology advancement, love has gone on gone online. Now you can fall in love with someone that is not in your region. And for me, I think online dating is for like two antisocial people that needs to connect. So I can be in the comfort of my home and finding love somewhere in London.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, Margaret, what would you say online dating is?
Okay, I'm drawing from what Juliet has said. Online dating is the way by which people find and contact each other through the internet.
Okay.
Yes, through the internet. We should know that it's not like other forms of dating. It's through the internet. That's the word there.
All social media platforms, so like Facebook, Instagram. They have dating apps as well, and all of that, right?
Through the internet. So it's not a face-to-face something or meeting someone personal. It's not a personal meeting. So it's online. That's the key word there. Okay. Online. So you find and you contact someone through the internet
that suits you.
Yeah, two people meeting and contacting each other through the internet.
And you said something that suits you. I think online dating has made finding love easy for some people, because you don't go to your phone, you're like, oh no, I don't like this person, I like this person, I don't like this person, and you can find your spec
exactly
on your fingertip.
Exactly. By the help of the profile.
Yes, the profile.
When you want to open an account, we need a profile. So that's profile. Someone is able to access you. Someone is able to reach you.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's really good. Now, with online dating open doors for countless romantic possibilities, do you think it has truly revolutionized love, or has it made relationships more disposable? Julia?
I think it's a two-way thing. Everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage.
Right.
So for me, online dating has more positive than its negative. It's just of recent that the negativity and the negative part of online dating started becoming paramount, like very popular. But before, I could remember people find love, true love, on Facebook, and now we have like what's it called, apps like Tinder and a lot. There's even what they call Bado, and like it's a lot.
Even have gospel.
Yeah, no, they're like Christians, so it's not something that would say, oh, it's wrong, it's a no, it's all bad, because they're like some Christian dating apps that help you find your soulmate. So I think more than the bad, there's like a whole lot good that dating app has done for the society.
That's good. Maggie?
Okay, for me, it's a two-way thing. It's a two-way thing because I've heard of stories where people found love through the internet. They found love through maybe Facebook, Instagram. Popular story here in Nigeria is that of Mrs. Bliss and
Mrs.
met on Instagram.
Really?
And I know of a presenter where I served. I met his wife through Facebook. Which they got married. She's a doctor. They got married. So for some people, it's actually working. People are finding love through the internet.
Very
And
good
for
love.
some people are unlucky. Some people are unlucky.
Yes,
They're unlucky. For America, in America, for instance, online dating is really helping. It's helping people. There's a research I saw that was conducted. They say 40 million people.
Has found love.
Yes, 40 million people are using online dating.
Wow.
40 million. So it shows it's really gaining ground. It's maybe in Nigeria here that maybe people are using it for.
I think in Nigeria we use it more for hookups and more like finding love.
It's just in Nigeria. I think it's all over. It's all over the world. We have everything that has advantages also has disadvantages. So I actually don't think it's just in Nigeria that we have those things coming up. It's also happening in different countries. Just that most times it happens. It happens. Most times over there, the dating site helps them. It relieves them of depression. Because most of them fall into depression because they are being lonely and all that. When you have someone to talk to, they feel relaxed. So I think that's why it really helped them the most. But here in Nigeria, we actually so many stories are just erupting and it's really alarming. It's really alarming.
Why is it that when things get to Nigeria we take it overboard?
Yes.
Like before now the Guinness World Record was a normal, authentic thing. Now people are like world record everywhere. And now from dating app we use this for hookups.
Yes.
So it's now drifting from the main purpose of finding love to like just a one night stand platform. You get. So I think it's Nigeria. It's your motive for going to the app, your motive for reaching out to those kind of places.
I mean, the stories we've been hearing, the bad stories now. People are trying to be careful.
Yeah.
And by people trying to be careful, they will not want to patronize those apps again. They don't want to use it just for their security.
Yeah, just because we have so many
People relate to it. See, people that are desperate for love, they don't care if you're telling them that there's danger there. They don't put their head there. Because, see, one thing with love is something that you can't do without, whether you like it or not. You cannot just do without love. So if it's like say you're not a picture of love, you're in Dabrowski, all that, you'll still fall in love. And one thing in Nigeria is, especially with women, they're like, oh, your age, marriage, you feel lonely when the T-pain and everything hits. You know that, oh, you need somebody to love, somebody to take care of you, your all expenses and all that, right? So you just have to fall in love. Some people just fall in love not for love. They just look for somebody to like
pressure.
Yeah, to take care of them.
Someone, I'm lonely. Okay, I need to be with someone.
Exactly.
I need to get married.
I actually want to clear that impression. What you just said, that some people want to fall in love because they need someone to take care of them, like expenses.
Yeah.
As a woman, you can take care of yourself if you have the money. You can work hard. You can work hard and take care of yourself. A man shouldn't be your
income.
Yeah, you're rescued from poverty. No, as a woman, you should be able to work hard and earn your own money. Yes, by that you gain your own respect.
Yeah, true, very true.
All right, now we have from catfishing to kidnapping, human trafficking, we have organ harvesting, we have online dating. Online dating has become a hunting ground for criminals. How can individuals protect themselves while searching for love?
You can see while searching for love. You know they say the worst person to advise is somebody in love.
Right.
That's like the very worst person. You cannot tell them.
Everything you're telling the person won't even enter.
Like you're telling them from, especially when you know it's online and you've not seen this person. What if the person is not true, it's not real, but because of the picture, I know we like what we see.
In most cases, they use
the wrong, the pictures are not done, so they use that exact spec you're looking for, and because you're all talking to this imaginary person that you're like, oh, this is the spec, and it's showering you with love, lots of good words. Sometimes maybe they will send you money, you're like, oh my god, this is it, my life is made, my love life is perfect. But because you're all blinded by that, I don't think one can be any much more careful other than just being authentic. Like you have to go with the flow, know how this person approach, don't just be blinded, but there is no way you can be too careful for online dating.
What's your take on that?
Okay, for me, love, or where there is love, there should also be, is it knowledge now?
Exactly. What you have said. She will make you lose your mind. She wants to make your brain go elsewhere. Maybe love is here, your head is another place. No, think with your heart.
Yes, you should think with your
brain. Yeah, not your heart.
You should think with our brain. So why people are falling victims is, for me, I think people are going into maybe relationships with their head and not their brain.
But sometimes, why is it that women form victims more of all these things?
I think it's because there are also men count. There are also men cases, but like we said in the other hookup culture, it's because women are gullible. Women, we're materialistic. Every woman is materialistic. So now the men, they know that, oh, this woman is materialistic. It's easy to get a woman with, materials, like, oh, I love you, like, very easy. Just tell her, oh, I send you 10,000 naira every day. And she's like, oh, he takes care of my airtime. And, just those simple things. We're very gullible to those simple things. And it's very easy to play with a woman's emotions than a man.
Very emotional.
So we're very emotional. You now want to chat a guy. There are cases of men falling victim of this online dating, but it's underreported. That's why.
Yes, very true. Very true.
I don't know. Is it rare?
It's very rare because
most of them do not like to speak up.
Yeah.
Why? Why is it like that?
Because the nature of the society is like, man, you're a man.
Yes. Why would you strong?
Exactly. You're a man.
They don't want to bring out their weak side.
Not knowing
to
that.
be seen as weak.
Exactly.
But everybody is meant to speak up. Be a man or a woman.
Exactly. Even in the cases of rape.
Yes.
Men to get raped.
Yes.
But the fact that it's not reported doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Very true.
So gender-based violence.
A man was beaten by the wife. So men get beaten too. But they don't say, they don't come out to say it.
Exactly.
But I think they are coming out now. Men are coming out.
It's
seriously, sometimes I feel for them because men have emotions. They also have blood running through their veins.
Exactly, they're humans.
The same as measures given to women should also be given to men. If a woman can speak up, why can't a man speak up? Yes,
I think maybe it's maybe shyness or something. You can't just come out and say my wife beats me. How always going?
The society is working somehow because they're going to ask you, you're a man. You allow your wife to beat you. Aside even beating, like you allow your wife to override your decisions.
Right.
That's like a whole statement. Now your wife is now beating you. They're just tying you rapper.
When the wife is stronger than
the husband.
Also, the man gets beaten.
Yeah, that's why in some some cases I've seen some cases whereby I went to visit someone and I saw the man washing plates in his house.
Okay.
He saw me, just dropped the plate and left. you know, no, this is just thinking African mentality. A man is meant to, a man is not meant to be in the kitchen, a man is not meant to do this, a man is not meant to do that. Those things are meant for women, which is wrong. Yeah, so it's the society thing. It makes them bad. But no, there's nothing wrong in helping your wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if there's anything wrong in the marriage and it's the woman that is at fault, please, they should feel free to speak up. Yes. And we also have with cases of human trafficking linked to fake online romances. Should dating apps be held accountable for user safety, or is it solely an individual responsibility?
I don't think we should like I said, one person cannot be solely, like, you cannot be so careful and you can't point to one person. So sometimes it's like when things like this happen, like the bad side of the online dating happen, maybe you get kidnapped or you get robbed or you get raped, they're like, now you go good, like they put it to the person, to the victim, which is not so. And I think there are measures that you could do that even online apps could even take, like locations. When you're registering for the apps, when you're doing all this, your location should be there, your profile, there should be authenticity to your profile, not just some superficial.
But some people lie about their religion, some people lie about.
Yeah, true.
How can
using VPN and stuff?
Yes, how can it help to track these people, to make everything authentic?
I think there's always,
we will have victims of people falling for the human traffickers and what's it called? Organ harvesters and all of that.
Maybe the dating apps should maybe know how they follow up
their clients, just like boats, boats, right? You can track the person.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
No more than what they've given out. No more than what is in the profile.
Yes, I think it's very important. Yes. And another thing from the angle of the victim, let me not call them victims, because not all dating app client or profile are like bad people. So the people should actually watch their way. Like, you should tell people where you're going to. If you're going for like a date with your online date for the first time or the 5th time or the 6th time, let your family, let your friends know. Send the picture, even if it's a fake picture, even if it's wrong profile, send the profile to your family, your friends. Just everything about the person should have a third party. It should not just be you and then the app alone. You should have a third party to like back up your claims on who this person is. And then another thing that's very important, most people that fall victim to this are because there's like a pressure from this person. Come see me. And when I go to me, you just start chatting this person. Let's say you guys are dating for 1 month online, and then the person like, when I come to visit me, come to Abuja now, come to Lagos now.
Right.
I'll send you transport. Like, all those things, once there is pressure, for me it's a red flag. It's a no, like, brother, what?
Right. It couldn't be that there are signs of red flags that these victims see and they choose to ignore until it's too late.
I think for every wrongdoing there's always a red flags, because if once they are able to, this pressure too is a red flag for me. The pressure is a red flag, and then someone that's not authentic. I think every human, we have instinct, and we can be able to tell when somebody is authentic or not.
Yes.
We can be able to tell, this one is too sweet.
Yeah.
No, there are some people that are actually too sweet, but this one is like too sweet. Like, one being too nice.
It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing to be sweet.
It's actually bad to be sweet, you understand? But when someone is showing love in an excessive way,
You begin to suspect.
yeah, of course,
Unnecessarily.
you know that something is off somewhere. Something is off somewhere.
Is it ulterior motive or something?
Yeah, ulterior motive. And then once they start asking you for your personal details, like, where do you work? How much do you earn?
That's going far.
Yeah, that's things like that.
And that's a red flag.
You can ask for where I work, but details.
Yeah, there are people that ask that.
There are people that ask, okay, what do your parents do? Okay, are you the only child?
In most cases, this is the case of kidnappers because just for them to know
how much they can.
Exactly, that's family.
But in the cases of ritualists, I don't know if they are like red flags because those people play smart, and then there's no way you can really catch them on time unless you're like.
The thing is, for security on the part of the person, that's the individual. You just need to, like I said earlier, you're in love, but use your brain.
Exactly.
Yes, use your head. You just meet someone for the first time, you will know where to meet that person. Someone can't just tell you come to my house and you go to that person's house, or meet me in an hotel. You go to an hotel. No, when meeting that person, it should be in an open space where you can you have access to other people. When something wants to happen, you can shout. Right. So it should be in an open space. Don't meet someone for the first time in a maybe enclosed environment. It's very and it's risky. It's very risky.
Wow. Now looking at the story of Promise Easy, the 25-year-old lady that was rescued by the FCT police from a suspected ritualist who she met online, the man supposed to be a prospective lover. Do you think there are measures she could have taken to avert those things that happened to her? She was actually lucky. She was lucky. She wasn't killed.
Very lucky.
Yeah, the police came to her rescue and all of that. Do you think there are measures she could have taken? I don't know. What do you think?
I still say the same thing. You cannot be so cautious enough. But like she said, don't meet people in hotel. I think her story. I think she was being cautious because I think the guy invited her to his house at first, and she's like, "Oh, my brain is still working at this point." But women, you like want to really see this person. You're like, "Come to Abuja now." Maybe she's even the one that told the guy, "Come to Abuja now," and then he's in her space. He's in Abuja, where she feels safe. Yeah. But regardless of that, even in that arena, when it's getting dark, when it's getting late. Okay, you guys are having sweet talks, you guys are having everything. Be cautious of your time, be cautious of the person, be cautious of the environment. Okay, even if you say, okay, we're going to stay in a hotel, different rooms, whatever. Once it's time, I think we should be disciplined enough. Yeah. No matter how love is like in your brain or in your heart, overriding your decisions, your choices. You should be disciplined enough to tell the person, okay, it's time to go, we'll see tomorrow, or all those things. But some girls actually take it far enough by leaving their state,
going
to another state.
Yes, it's very risky. You don't even think about your life. What if you had an accident on the way that takes your life? And it happens that we've had stories of people that goes to visit their boyfriend, unknown to them that the guy is a young guy. Who is also a ritualist, and they fall victims. Now people will now start blaming them that, okay, why did she leave her state in the first place? She should have been in her state. But you know that she could actually be in her state, visit the guy, the first time, second time, and she's like, fine, I'm now feeling comfortable with